Welcome, my sweet insomniacs, midnight wanderers, and those who dare to peek into the cracks where reality wears thin. This is your late-night companion. Tighten your blankets, dim your lights, and let the crackling whispers guide you through the night. I am your host, and you are listening to the Radio of the Weird. It's another crisp evening here in Everwood, and the full moon is just starting to rise over the horizon. For those of you with an interest in lunar cycles, you want to keep your ears peeled tonight. Our local pack has been known to get a little restless when the moon's at its peak. So do yourself a favor, if you're out there and you happen to hear howling, you should, perhaps, run. And now this evening's rundown. On the agenda tonight, an update on the skies for our broomstick enthusiasts, and a friendly reminder that the monthly werewolf support group meeting has been rescheduled to 2 a.m. tomorrow. Now, for the rest of you, I'm sure you've heard the rumors. Tonight we're getting an update on Big Bob's Grocery Store's clearance event. Word is there's a big sale on moon pipes and ghost peppers. Sounds like a match made in heaven. The clinic is standing by with muscle replenishers for those who burn holes through their tongue. Thank you for all the hard work, Agnes. Your potions are delectable. But before we get to the mundane tonight, let's talk about the extraordinary. There has been some movement near Blackthorn Pass tonight, dear listeners. If you're a knight, or a knight in training, this could be your big moment. The shadow of the dark rook has been seen hovering over the old gates, a call for brave souls willing to face the next great adventure. If you're listening, I hope you're ready for whatever comes through that fog. It's a breezy 15 degrees Celsius tonight, and for those of you with your windows open, might I suggest a quick check under the bed before you settle in for the evening. A few too many things have been slipping through the cracks these days. No need to panic. Just keep your eyes on the shadows. Tonight's first request comes from Thomas in Cedarbrook, a young lad about 16 who's just started his first year at the local high school. Now, Thomas wrote in asking about a missing backpack. Normally I tell him to retrace his steps, search his locker, check in with a local bully, maybe even ask janitor Marcello if he's seen anything unusual. But, dear Thomas, if you're listening, you might want to try the attic. It seems your backpack did not just fall into the realm of forgotten homework. Those do tend to pop up when the moon's is full. Don't worry, you'll find your bag right where you left it. Just a little different from before. Do try not to be alarmed when it starts talking. I know, some of you are wondering, the host, what in the world are you talking about? Backpacks that talk? What next? Well, I get it. It's hard to believe. But listen, strange things happen in Everwood, and if you don't start accepting that some of it just can't be explained, well, you'll miss out on a lot of fun. If nothing else, remember to double-check your supplies before any class trips. And for the love of sanity, do try not to unpack anything from the 5th dimension. Now, let's move on before things get any weirder. Brace yourself, broomstick riders. The winds are picking up tonight, and if you haven't checked your broom's weathering today, you might want to give it a wax before heading out. I'm seeing gusts clocking in at around 64 kilometers per hour, and we're going to have some heavy turbulence after midnight. Avoid sharp turns on Main Street. We don't need more witches tangled up in the power lines. And yes, for those of you flying past the Pine Hollow Ridge, you're going to want to watch out for the glimmering storm that's rolling in from the north. It has a habit of stripping the paint off your broom and knocking you into places you don't want to be. For those of you new to town, the glimmering storm appears once a decade, a swarm of star-shaped lightning bugs that play havoc on your sense of direction. The good news, it's fleeting. The bad news, if you're not careful, you just might end up making a pit stop in the realm of lost stars. Last time, a few souls got stranded there for weeks, living on nothing but the sound of their own voices. I'm afraid they did not come back sane. For the brave-hearted planning on a midnight flight, keep your altitude low and your eyes sharp. It'll be a bumpy ride, but you'll make it through if you follow the light of the Southern Cross. And remember, flying with a full moon means the shadows beneath you just might try and take a bite. Now, I've been getting a few requests from some of our local heroes looking for adventure and a way to make a name for themselves. So listen up, would-be heroes. If you're out there wondering if you've got what it takes to join the ranks of legendary knights, the answer is maybe. Here's the deal. As we all know, the infamous silver chalice is rumored to be hidden beneath the ruins of the old castle on the edge of town. But what you haven't been told is that seeking the chalice comes with a price. See, the last group of adventurers to flush it out have not come back. They are still there, trapped, forever trying to escape the maze of mirrors that guards it. So, if you're thinking about this one, let me give you a little advice. Don't go alone. And if your group starts falling off, one by one, make sure you're not that last person left, because that's when the mirrors start speaking to you, and I don't need to tell you where that can lead. All right, enough with the doom and gloom. We'll get through tonight, as we always do. Remember, whether you're shielding yourself from storms, battling back the darkness, or simply passing through the town and needing a little company, you have me. And this radio, all yours. So, sit back, folks, relax, and if you hear a knock on your door in the middle of the night, remember not to answer it. This has been your host for the Radio of the Weird. Howl on, dear listeners.